Roxy Ramblings Part 2. I just realised I'm wearing the same outfit as last time. I have washed it, I promise. But back here in the car park, just about to start another week. It's a lot on my mind at the moment. Social distancing. Pretty easy to do, isn't it? Except when emotions are involved. That's the thing I'm noticing at the moment. You know, we talked earlier about families that don't share the same household. But when raw emotion is evolved and someone breaks down, you instinctively go to comfort them, don't you? So it's like a bittersweet mix really at the moment, isn't it? Between what's the best thing to do for the sake of containing this virus on a global scale, and how do we look after the psyche of people that are going through really tough times, you know, people who are in hospital who can't touch or be with family if they're poorly, or indeed at funerals when you've got family together, honouring someone who has passed. This leads me back onto the question I keep asking myself: is what we're doing more damaging funeral wise than doing nothing? I'm still not sure. Obviously, I'm trying my damnedest to make sure that I'm not harming the process of these people. It's really, really hard. And I guess because we're so stuck in our ways of what we expect a funeral to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we're re-evaluating what a funeral means. Definitely glad about that. But we do have the older generation who are very set in their ways, and again, resistance is probably more painful than just surrendering. But it's a real mixed bag. I can't make head nor tails of it. Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel just right outside my car. Hello. So I don't know how this is going to pan out. I've got a wonderful moment to share in a moment with a lovely lady. It's just me and her. I'm going to honour her husband, and we've both bought... I wear my sexy latex gloves anyway for my services. I get to fulfil one fetish. She's wearing her sexy latex gloves, and we are going to bend the rules a little bit, because it might not be 2 meters, but we are going to hold hands at a distance so that I can at least take her through this. And we're talking to him. This isn't a service that you would deem in the normal realm of services. This is a moment that she is sharing with her husband, and we're going to talk to him. We're going to thank him for everything. We're going to show our appreciation through words, through music, and we're just going to allow her to walk that road of processing and acknowledging what this part of the grief journey is for her. And it's going to be so hard not to hug her. But it's something. She's going to have a tea party with everybody else at another date, somewhere in the far future, where they can memorialise, like we spoke about before, taking the opportunity to get together and memorialise with everyone who knew and loved that person. But there's still so much movement going on. I wrote in a blog the other day, there's some councils are now taking the decision to shut down and ban funeral services completely. So it's only direct cremation or direct burial. That has always been an option anyway. Some people preferred that option because of money. It's cheaper. And then you can memorialise, and then you sort of ask yourself the question, a funeral or memorial, the only two differences is, you know, with a funeral, traditionally you're with the body. Memorials, you're not. You're either with ashes or with photos. But the feeling isn't that much different. So will we get to that point where we shut down over here? And if that's the case, what do we do then? We're going to have to really think outside the box to help people get through losing loved ones. So I'm still pondering about it every day. I know I'm getting more uncomfortable coming out, rightly or wrongly. I mean, I do have my sexy mask, but generally only, I can't wear it for services obviously because you wouldn't hear me speak. But I don't need to talk when I'm out and about, or shopping. I hate going shopping at the moment. It's just don't want to do it. So there you go. Roxy Ramblings part 2 on a Monday. We'll see what else happens. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're being good and staying in. The weekend was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? Seeing all the pictures of bloody people out and about. Like no cares in the world. It's for the good of us all. Do as you're told. Where we've all got a problem with authority, now we're going to have to just succumb to it. So, until next time, folks. Love ya.